Work from home jobs in 2025. First, we'll see the three stages you might be in. You might be in one of these three stages, and according to which stage you are in, we will discuss what job might be the best for you. So let's have a look. Let's start with the various stages. So the first stage is you have no money coming in. So at this stage, you could be a student, you could be a homemaker, you could be just in between jobs, and you have no money coming in. So at this stage, I would suggest either starting up on one of these sites where you start doing small jobs and you start earning, or also you could get an offline job. So let's see which are the sites I talk about where you could start earning from. So let's look at the first one of them, which is called Microworkers. Now, if you see Microworkers, I have used this to hire people to do certain jobs, and I've seen obviously them pay out these people. So let's have a look and see what you can get from Microworkers. So once you sign up for Microworkers, it's pretty straightforward thing to sign up. You can see type of jobs that are available. So looking at the type of jobs that are available, you can see the kind of payouts you get here. The payments, it's not too much, but if you do quite a few of these jobs, they can build up over time. Then the success rates of the jobs, even 100% success rates. Now this TTR means time to rate. So basically how long before the job provider is going to rate the job, that is, you'd get paid out in say 14 days, 7 days, etc. 1 day. So the lesser the time to rate, the faster you get your money basically. Okay. And then you have this TTF, which is the time to finish. So in minutes. So how long does it take for the job to complete? So some jobs take a very few minutes, like 3 minutes, 10 minutes. Some even take 75 minutes. So you can have a look at this. Also, you can see which jobs are done, how many jobs are done out of the remaining jobs. So the first one is 53135 jobs are available. 44387 have been done. So there are quite a bit still to go. Okay. So if you go through this, you can see, let's look at one of them. Let's see some which gives you something good payout. Let's see this one. But this takes about 75 minutes to complete. If you look at that, what all it is talking about. So the description of the job is here. What you actually have to do, what is expected from the worker, and obviously you'll have to give in some proof of completing the job, and once the proof is sent to that, the task would be fulfilled and money would come into your account. Okay. And before that, you would have to do a kind of admin test. It's a few questions. You will run through those questions, accept and start, and run through that, and that's how you get approved to do these jobs. Like I said, I paid out people to actually do jobs for me on this platform, so I know this works. So that was the first platform I would suggest if you're looking for small odd jobs to do. Next platform I would suggest is something called AddMeFast. Here also I have a bit of points out here. So you can exchange these points for AMF, which is the AddMeFast tokens that are there. And as of today, as of doing this, the AddMeFast token is about 0.0022 USDT. So basically almost US dollars 0.0022. Okay, per AddMeFast token. So you can exchange these points for tokens as such. And here you can do various social media jobs, like you can share on Facebook, you can share on Twitter, you share on Twitch, share on Telegrams. So likes, follows, doing small odd jobs on social media, you start getting points, and obviously you can convert these points to AMFs. So that's how it works here. Here also I have used people to do certain jobs for me, and I know this works also as well. So this is the second site I suggest trying out, that is the AddMeFast. Now like this, there are a few other sites also I can recommend. I'll show that to you in a little bit. Remotasks, one of them. You can have a look over what is to be done. It's easy to learn, complete the tasks and get paid weekly. You get paid via PayPal and AirTM also. Okay, so various ways of getting paid out here. So I've got a list of different sites that you can do these odd jobs on. So you can screenshot this if you need to, and what exactly are they for? What are they great for? What you should be thinking when you visit those sites. You can screenshot this and hopefully it will be of some help. Okay, so that is if you're on stage one and you do not have any money coming in. I would suggest doing some of these small odd jobs where you start getting a bit of cash inflow as such. Okay, so that's your first stage. Now, once you are in the stage and comfortable and start earning some money, I would suggest you seeing stage 2 and stage 3. That's where you can start really making money. So in the stage 1, you are just getting by with this. So let's move on to the next stage. So in the stage 2, money is coming in, but it is not enough for you. So let's see what you need to do, what I suggest in stage 2. So in stage 2, you can continue doing this, what I talked about in stage 1, where you do these odd jobs and start getting in more cash. But at stage 2, I'm assuming you possibly have a job, but the job is not enough. Basically, your outgoings are more than your incoming. At this stage, I would suggest thinking about mindset. Now, when I'm saying mindset, you might have heard of people who have earned a lottery and in a year's time, they have spent it all and they are broke again. So this is all to do with mindset. Now, if you are earning money and you are not able to save, it is mostly a mindset issue. Now, you might not agree with me on this, but believe me, I have seen many people in this stage who have just started keeping aside a little bit of cash, a little bit of money, investing this in some sort of instrument or some vehicle, and have started building up a good bank balance, a good safety net, as you call it. So the first thought process should be about how I can save. Maybe you'd have to cut down on certain expenses in certain places and how you can start saving. So once you start saving, that gives a good base. You start feeling confident that you can move forward in life. Now at this stage, I would suggest first, like I said, saving. And the second thing I suggest is content creation. Now, why do I suggest content creation? If you can see on the screen, various people have talked about content creation. See the first one, Gary Vaynerchuk. The more content I put out, the more lucky I get. Basically, content is the cost of entry to relevance in today's society. So a lot of people have talked about content, and if you are not putting out content, you are missing out. It's like the Bitcoin. If you missed out Bitcoin, you missed out the earlier days of the internet. Content is the in thing, and it's going to stay that way. You're either consuming content or you're putting out content. So be one of the person who's making the content as opposed to consuming it. If you're just consuming content, you're not going to get very far. But if you're starting putting out content, that's how you're going to build up, and that's how fortunes are going to be made in the future, and also being made as of now. So the first thing is content. So how do you put out this content? I will leave a link to some of my other playlists where I talk about how you can even put up faceless content. You don't have to show your face, and the kind of content which people like to consume, and you can start earning on things like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc., TikTok. So you put out this content and you get people consuming them, and you can start getting paid by the platforms and also by things like affiliate marketing. How do you go about doing all of this? Have a look at the videos I've linked on the top. And also stay till the end where I show you how you can do this affiliate marketing easily and what exactly is affiliate marketing, how to get about doing it. So that is your stage 2 where you have more outgoings than earnings. Now we move on to stage 3. Now say you are on stage 3. Now in stage 3, you have money coming in, you are able to save, but you are looking at financial, location, time freedom. You could be stuck in a job where it is not fulfilling, or your boss is a pain, or you just want to be free. You want to be traveling the world and still earning and making a living. This is where you are on stage 3. And let's talk about in stage 3, what you should be doing. Here again in stage 3, mindset plays a big role. You should start investing with a proper financial planner. I myself do things like systematic investment, where as soon as money comes into my account, it goes into various vehicles and investment instruments where it builds up over time. And that is the easiest way to start building up a good fortune. Now, I would suggest sit with a financial planner and get this chalked out for yourself. Now, also at this stage, I would highly recommend content creation and things like affiliate marketing, digital product creation. So why I do not suggest it in the previous stages so much is because even for affiliate marketing, product creation, you would need to spend on things like maybe websites, a bit of software. And if you have money to set apart for this, you are on stage 3 and this is the best things to do. And obviously you would be putting out content also and driving people to these affiliate programs that you're promoting, or your own product, your own digital product. Now, how do you go about doing all of this? I'm going to leave a playlist and also a video at the end, which would help you get started in this area. Also, I'll leave a link to free training, which I have taken myself, and which will show you how to start about this affiliate marketing, digital product creation. Basically, it's free, so hop on till it's free. It might not be free for too long, so hop on to it if you're seeing this. I'll leave a link in the description. So at the stage 3, I highly recommend getting on this content creation bandwagon, as they say, and starting putting out content, starting doing affiliate marketing, starting doing digital product creation, because this is the future. You could be selling your own info products, like you may be a teacher and you could be making a course for the kind of skills and knowledge you have and promulgating it to the whole world. And the kind of earnings is limitless with this. This is how you get from the stage to having financial, time, location, freedom. So this is what I suggest. Now, you have any questions about any of these stages, any of these things, leave a comment or a question below. Also, if you can tell me which stage you're in and what you plan to do, and you have any questions about that, leave them in the comments and I will respond to that. I will possibly even make another video depending on the kind of questions that are coming up. And if you want to fast track this whole process, you can leave a comment, fast track, and I'll get back to you. I'll speak to you. Maybe I'll DM you on another platform if possible, and we can chat with each other. Like I said, don't forget to see the other videos, and I'll catch you in one of those. Bye.